Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for coming back again. Welcome to another broke and retired series. But I'm going to name this one, I believe, is Healthy as We Age. Don't we want that? I know I do. Don't you want to be healthy as we age? Even though aging is something, y'all, we can't do nothing about it. So we might as well embrace it, right? So that's why I want to do this video, because I'm a health advocate, because I definitely believe if we take care of our bodies, no matter our age, that we can live long and strong, right? So I want to show you some of the things that I do, kind of like what the mindset of health and wellness that I have. And I've had it since 2016. And let me tell you one of the reasons why, because the doctors had told me in 2016 that I was going to have a heart attack or a stroke, right? Because my cholesterol was astronomical. It was like 298, 293, something like that. And if you know anything about cholesterol, it shouldn't be over 200. So I was just eating what I wanted to eat, doing what I wanted to do, not getting enough sleep, not exercising, not working out, just eating whatever I felt like. Fried chicken, macaroni and cheese, collard greens, you name it, I was eating it all, right? But after that, I decided that, hey, I'm damaging my body. So what can I do to make this better, especially as I started aging? I'm 66 years, fabulous now, right? And I want to live long and strong, because I have grandchildren that I want to see have children, and their children have children, and so forth. And I just enjoy doing this. Breathing, y'all. So that's why I want to share with you some of the tips or some of the things that I have just made up in my mind that's very important for me to live healthy as I age. And I just have a few points, right? Longevity and quality, right? Longevity and quality. Staying healthy helps us live longer and enjoy life without limitations. Do you want to be able to run behind your 5-year-old grandchild? I do. Do you want to be able to play basketball or football or whatever it is with your grandchildren? I do. Be it male or female. As we age, our body will automatically do things that we're not familiar with. But then there are some things, y'all, that we can really control, right? So if you want to live life without limitations or fewer limitations, there are just some things that we gotta kind of think about or do as we age. So staying independent, right? Good health will help us to avoid hospitals and nursing homes. I don't know if you're used to being in and out of the hospital, but I'm not. I only could imagine how that must feel if that's the kind of life that you've lived up until now. But I just want you to know that you don't have to. That, some people will think, well, as I age, that's normal. Well, we need to accept a new normal, right? Because for me, that isn't normal. I don't want to be in and out of the hospital. I don't want to be in a nursing home. I want to stay healthy so that I won't have to do those things, right? Because our health will definitely allow us to live life on our own terms. And also, y'all, listen, being in great health could prevent chronic illness, right? Healthy habits reduce the risk of diabetes, high blood pressure, arthritis, and all them other ritises, right? If we only take better care of ourselves, even as we age, age should not be a reason why you just go off the scale and just do whatever you feel like doing with your life, because hey, I'm aging, I'm getting older now, so what difference does it make? It makes a lot of difference. What quality of life do you want as you age, right? You have to remember all of that. If you're satisfied with the quality of life that you now have, then have at it, right? Or if you want better, then you need to think better. Like if you change your thinking, you can definitely change your life, right? I said to prevent chronic illness, you have to make sure you're doing what it's going to take so that you don't get diabetes. Make sure you're not eating all the fried chicken you can eat. Make sure you're not eating all the macaroni and cheese you can eat. Make sure you're not eating out every single day. These are the things that are going to make a difference in your health. Do you want a boost in energy naturally? Do you want to have natural energy, or do you like to drink those energy drinks and all of that? What don't you want to have natural energy, right? Eating well, staying hydrated, and moving daily keeps energy levels up. Let me repeat that. Eating well, staying hydrated. Make sure you're getting your water in, guys. You should be drinking at least half your body. Let's say you weigh 200 pounds, right? You should be drinking at least 100 ounces of water in a 24-hour period, just so that you can stay hydrated, right? So you don't have to worry about being dehydrated. Because sometimes a lot of older people really do get dehydrated easily because they're not drinking enough water. So that is vital, that as we age, we drink more water, or at least the least we should be drinking is half of our body weight, right? And moving daily. Get on up off the couch, scratching your behind all day long and watching soap operas. Get up and make sure you're moving, even if you can't lift weights, okay? I ain't talking about lifting weights. I'm talking about just getting up, walking around your house, or walking outside. Get up, go outside and get some vitamin D, so that, listen, a body in motion will stay in motion, right? So if you're laying around not doing absolutely nothing, that is all your body is going to want to do. And actually, that is all your body will be able to do. So if you want to be able to run around, or to at least play with your grandchildren, you got to stay in motion, okay? And do you want a strong immune system, right? A healthy body is better equipped to fight infections and recover quickly. Let me tell y'all a little story. One day here recently, it was 100 degrees where I live, right? And speaking about your body recovering quickly, I want to give y'all an example of that with me, okay? I went outside walking like I'm thinking I could beat the heat, right? Oh, I'm Superwoman. I can go out there in 100-degree weather. 100-degree weather. Y'all, so that's what I did. I went walking for an hour, and it had to be a good 100 degrees. But anyway, I'm going to skip over a whole lot of this because it ain't necessary. But anyway, so on my way back, I made it half an hour, right? So on my way back, 15 minutes on my way back, y'all, I got real faint. I started feeling dizzy and all that. And I kind of passed out. Not bad, but I kind of passed out a little bit in front of this lady's house, right? But I recovered easily because my body is already healthy. Had I not already, up until that moment, taken care of myself, it could have been another way, right? But because my body was up for the game, I recovered quickly from that. Once I got home, took a shower, and got out of that 100-degree weather, I was great, right? So I say that to say, if you take care of your body, right, as we age, our bodies will take care of us. If you attack your heart, baby, your heart is going to attack you back. Is that what you want as you age? Do you want your children and your grandchildren to have to be able to take care of you because you're not able to take care of yourself? Absolutely not. So make sure we're staying strong, especially our immune system, because there's stuff going around now that you don't want to catch everything that comes your way, right? Make sure we're taking care of ourselves. Mental clarity and mood is so important. Exercise and nutrition supports our brain health. Don't you want to always be able to use your brain? You don't want to get dementia and Alzheimer's and all that as you age, right? So we have to keep our minds strong, just like we have to keep our bodies strong, right? And reduce the risk of dementia and depression. Because I know sometimes, I've seen it with my own eyes, how some older people live in depression, right? Because number one, you already feel like you're getting old and everything's being taken away from you. And then sometimes you don't have that many family members. Maybe some of your family members have died off, and you end up being the only one left. That can't feel good, right? So you don't want to get in depression as you get older. Make sure you're staying in contact with somebody, right? Somebody should know what's going on with you at all times. This all falls under being healthy as we age. We have to keep our mind strong along with keeping our bodies strong. Y'all, it is vital. It is so important if you want to live long and strong, because I am truly aware of the fact that not everybody cares about living long and strong, but your girl cares, because I want to live until Jesus decides that He gonna crack the sky and come and get us all. So that's my plan. And we have to stay socially engaged. Social engagement is so important. Feeling good physically helps us stay active in the community and enjoy family and friends. Get connected to family and friends. Do you go to a church? Great. That's a great place to have community and to Find great friends. Get into a church if you can. Go to your senior center and meet people. Walk your neighborhood and meet people. Don't try to be an island, y'all. We're not created to live in this world alone by ourselves, especially aging. You probably could have got away with that when you were in your 20s, your 30s, maybe your 40s and 50s, but not in your 60s and 70s, y'all. We need to bind together so that when we don't know something, we can at least ask someone else that's a little bit smarter than we are. Make sure, what somebody said to me the other day in church. I was trying to do something and I couldn't accomplish it. I don't remember what it was, something on the phone. And it was a young guy standing next to me, and he said, see, this is why you got to keep young people close to you. And I was like, oh, okay. So we need y'all for certain things, right? Make sure you're keeping the young people in your life close to you, because you're going to need to know how to work social media, because it's so important now. 2025, we are living in a social media era. So you're going to have to know how to text, how to Google things, how to chat GBT things. Why? Because it's going to be important for your survival, right? You're not alone. I hope no one listening to me is totally alone. If you are, make sure you find a way to connect to your family. Make sure you find a way to connect to a church or a senior center. Make sure you're connecting in some how, so that you're not alone. And then another thing that is vital and so important is sleep. Y'all listen, if you're not getting enough sleep, what are you doing? Why are you staying up all night long doing nothing, or strolling on the phone, or watching TV, or I don't know what you're doing? Why are you staying up all night? Make sure you get some sleep. Sleep is so important, because when you enter into REM sleep, REM sleep, and deep sleep, your body actually starts recovering from different sicknesses and diseases and things that you've been throughout the day. Your body starts to recover. But if you're not getting enough of that, if you're not getting enough rest, because I do know I have to omit that some nights I don't get as much sleep as I want to, because I'm doing videos or something. I'm doing something, right? But it doesn't matter what we're doing. It's just so important that we get enough sleep. A healthy lifestyle leads to deeper, more restful sleep that supports health and mood. You would be in a better mood if you got some sleep. You wouldn't be so moody if you got some sleep. So why don't you try getting a little sleep, so you're a little nicer to your kids, that you're a little nicer to your friends and family and people who want to be around you. If you're getting old and nasty and mean, ain't nobody gonna want to be around you. And you could be old and nasty and mean because you ain't getting enough sleep and enough water. Make sure you're doing these things, y'all. It is vital that we take care of ourselves, because it's not our family's responsibility to take care of ourselves, to take care of you. And if I'm talking too fast, I need you to listen fast, okay? So I need you to take better care of yourself. And don't feel like because you're getting older, it doesn't matter. You matter to someone. And if not to someone, you need to matter to you. You are important, right? And if you have children or grandchildren, I'm sure you're important to them. So it's important to them that you take care of yourself, so that they won't have to drop their lives to take care of you. Save on healthcare costs. Listen, if you are relatively healthy in your senior years, right, you can save on health care, because some things are not covered under your health insurance. You will have to come out of these things in your own pocket. So if you stay healthy, you won't have to go to the doctor every week, or you're not back and forth to urgent care, or you're not in and out of the hospital all the time. And then you're getting all these hospital bills, right? Because you're not taking care of yourself. Make sure you're taking better care of yourself, because once you save on healthcare costs, it will prevent care and wellness, reduce medical expenses and dependency on medication. You won't have a garbage bag. You won't have a garbage bag full of medication if you take care of yourself. I'm just saying. When I thought about that, I thought about my dad, right? He was on dialysis. And I will go sometimes and watch him on the dialysis machine, where the blood is going in and out of your body, where it's coming out so they can clean it and then put it back. That is a horrible way to live. He had a garbage bag full of medication. Is that how you want to live your latter years? I wouldn't want to live like that. And I hate to see people that I know and loved ones living like that simply because you don't take better care of yourself. You matter. I care. And I want you to care, right? You have to set an example. Our health choices inspire younger generations. If your children and your grandchildren see you eating crap, they're going to eat crap too. Is that what you want for them? No, it's not. Even though you shouldn't want this for yourself, I know for a fact that you don't want it for your children and your grandchildren and your great-grandchildren. So you have to be that example that they need, right? And show that aging can be joyful and you can still be active. But if you're showing your family members, the younger generation that's coming behind you, that this is the way aging is going to be for them, who wants it? Why would they want to strive to live long and strong if you all broke up? They don't want to be broke up like you. So you got to make sure that you're taking better care of yourself in aging. It's too late in the game for you to get tired now. I need you to put your shoulders to the wheel, put the pedal to the metal, and let's do this, okay? Because I want you to know that you're important and you matter. So I hope this information was informational and it inspired you to do better, to eat better, to stay in contact with your doctor, to stay in contact with your family and friends, and just live a healthier, better life. So make sure you share this video with your family and friends. Make sure you're subscribed to my channel. Make sure you hit that bell so that when I upload my next video, you won't miss out. Thank you so much, and I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye.